It's important when a child tells their parent what their passion is, that the parent does not ever laugh at a child's passion. No matter how silly it may sound at the time, one should always encourage a child's passion, just pray it changes to the time. That's the most common question. And although I was born in Wichita, Kansas, my family came to America in 1635, settled in Williamsburg. I'm the 13th generation. I'm an American. And shortly after my family arrived in Virginia, they separated, and a branch of the family moved to Massachusetts and became the Massachusetts Ballards, New England Ballards. There's two branches to our family, the Massachusetts Ballards and the Virginia Ballards. And our families met at Gettysburg. And if you have ever been to Gettysburg, I'm sure you have. You better have. You go to that little exhibit center, and they walk you through the battle, and you see the model, and the little round top, and big round top, and Devil's Den, and you go out onto the battlefield. And I'll never forget, had my two little boys walking out, and there was a sign near some birch tree that said, "High water mark of the Confederacy." And it was the furthest north the Confederate Army had advanced into the north, and it was Pickett's Charge. And I had family on both sides. And I cried. I didn't plan to cry. My kids didn't know what was going on. But I was, just wiping out. Okay. Because that's the darkest moment in my family's history, darkest moment in our country's history, when every casualty was an American. And that's how I felt coming across the debris field of the Titanic. That it spoke to me. Didn't plan on it. I'm a scientist, all that stuff. Man, it nailed me. And I just didn't think it was right. You don't get to Gettysburg with a shovel. You don't take belt buckles off the Arizona. There are some things you respect. And I was totally opposed to touching anything on that side. I'm not going to learn a doggone thing. I went to the British Museum. I went to the Smithsonian. I said, I'm going back. Is there anything, the value to bringing? They said, no. There's nothing to be learned. It's sister ship. The Olympic had the same saucers. You want one, go on to eBay. It said the same thing. None of them said Titanic. It said White Star Line. They disassembled its sister ship, the Britannic, before it went into World War II. So there wasn't anything. And so I, in fact, want to use my technology to create underwater museums. I'd rather take you to the hallowed ground than to say this shoe came